The lie we tell every day. I'm fine. 2 words. Said 1,000 times. And almost never true. You've said it before, haven't you? Someone asks how you're doing, and before your brain even has a chance to think, your mouth opens and out comes, I'm fine. You smile. You nod. Maybe you even laugh a little. And the conversation moves on. And nobody knows. Nobody sees it. The exhaustion sitting behind your eyes. The heaviness you carried to bed last night and woke up with this morning. The quiet ache that has no name but never really goes away. Nobody sees any of that. Because you made sure they wouldn't. And here's the thing that nobody talks about, you're not alone in this. Right now, all around the world, people are sitting in offices, in classrooms, at dinner tables, at family gatherings, performing. Smiling through the pain. Laughing at jokes when they feel like crying. Saying I'm good to people who genuinely care, and then going home and finally, letting the walls come down when no one is watching. This is the story of that hidden life. And maybe, just maybe, it's your story too. So how does it start? How does a person get so good at pretending? It doesn't happen all at once. It never does. It starts small. Maybe when you were younger, you showed someone how you really felt, and they didn't know what to do with it. They got uncomfortable. They changed the subject. Or worse, they told you to toughen up. So your young mind learned something quietly and powerfully. My feelings make people uncomfortable. My feelings are too much. It's safer to keep them inside. And so you did. You became the one who held it together. The reliable one. The strong one. The one people came to with their problems because you always seemed so, okay. And in a strange way, it felt good, being needed, being steady, being the person who never fell apart. But nobody thought to ask what it cost you. Nobody saw that while you were busy holding everyone else together, you were slowly, quietly, coming undone inside. Your nervous system adapted. Instead of asking how do I feel today, it started asking what do I need to do to get through today. Feelings got filed away. Emotions got pushed down. And life went on. From the outside, perfectly. From the inside, barely. And then the cracks start to show. Not to other people. No, you're still too good at the performance for that. The cracks show up when you're alone. You finally sit down after a long day and suddenly, out of nowhere, the tears come and you don't even know why. You snap at someone you love over something small and you feel terrible but you don't know how to explain that it wasn't really about that. You sit in a room full of people who care about you and somehow feel completely, utterly alone. You start telling yourself stories to explain it away. Other people have it so much worse. I have no right to feel this way. I should be grateful. I don't want to be a burden. And so instead of reaching out, you reach inward, and you press it all down again. Deeper this time. But here's the truth that nobody tells you. Emotions don't disappear when you ignore them. They don't evaporate. They don't get tired and give up. They go quiet. They go underground. And they wait. They wait for the moment you're too tired to keep the walls up. And then they come flooding in all at once, and suddenly you're overwhelmed by something you can't even explain, because you buried it so long ago you forgot it was ever there. That's the hidden cost of I'm fine. It doesn't protect you. It just delays the pain, and adds to it. But here's where the story turns. Because if you've made it this far, if any of this sounds familiar, I need you to hear something important. The fact that you've been pretending doesn't make you a liar. It makes you a survivor. That version of you that learned to smile through the pain? They were trying to protect you. They were doing the best they could with what they had. And that deserves compassion, not judgment. Being honest about how you feel doesn't mean falling apart in public. It doesn't mean telling everyone everything. It can start in the smallest, most private way imaginable. It can start with you, alone, in a quiet moment, simply saying to yourself, I'm not okay today. And that's allowed. That's it. That's the beginning. Not I'm fine. Not I'll get through it. Just, I'm not okay, and I'm allowed to not be okay. Because you don't owe the world a constant performance. You don't have to earn love by being strong all the time. You don't need a good enough reason to feel what you feel. Your pain is real even if it's invisible. Your exhaustion is valid even if you look fine on the outside. And you are worthy of care, not when you're healed, not when you've figured it all out, but right now, exactly as you are, even in the middle of the mess. So the next time someone asks you how you're doing, you don't have to overshare. You don't have to break down. But maybe, just maybe, you don't have to perform either. Maybe, I'm having a hard time lately is enough. Maybe letting one person in, even just a little, is enough. Maybe putting down the weight, even for a moment, is enough. You've been carrying this for so long. And you've done it so quietly, so gracefully, that the world never even noticed. But you noticed. And now you know, you don't have to carry it alone anymore. You were never broken. You were never too much. You were just human. And being human means sometimes, the bravest words you can say aren't "I'm fine." They're "I'm not, and I'm finally ready to admit that." And that? That is where healing begins.